Between the best players in the 2024 FNCS Major 1 Grand Finals, this loadout won over $1.1 million and was used by over half of the players in the tournament. Yeah, it is really that good. So I will be breaking down the loadout so that regardless of your skill level, you can abuse this loadout for more wins, crowns, and even money in Fortnite. There are 3 core components that all the best players in the world use, but before we dive into those, we have to quickly go over the remaining 2 inventory slots. They are just as important. You always want to have at least 1 heal, if not 2 kinds of heals. It all boils down to 2 things. Do you think you will get a medallion in the first 2 circles? And do your endgames ever end in heal-offs? If you don't immediately push for a medallion, carry big pots as your heal. If you do land on a POI with a boss and leave with a medallion most of the time, carry medkits or floppers. Once you eliminate an enemy, they almost always drop any blue heals you might need after fighting. And for the endgame, be honest with yourself. Heal-offs almost never happen. If you are either playing a tournament for placement points or you are in an insane ranked lobby, that's where you would run both red and blue heals. But 99% of the time, you will have your heal as your 5th item, and as your 4th item, you always want to try and find a sniper. The ability to send someone back to the lobby with 1 shot from any range is just too good to pass on. Think of all the times you have just instantly died in a game from a snipe to the head. You have to use that against people. The first major component of the $1 million loadout is the grapple blade. It is good for rotating and movement in general, but the way you can abuse the grapple blade to win more fights is by the special lock-on feature it has against players. Unless you are fighting someone with years of Fortnite experience, this quick of a push throws almost any enemy off guard. And pairing this with the second major component, the shotgun, will give you a damage and confidence advantage in any fight you push. Shotgun preference boils down to one thing only. Can you hit a max damage pump shot 9 out of 10 times? Most people can't, which is just fine, and means you should use the auto frenzy, which is seriously OP. The pump can be really good in the right hands, but if you need more than 1 pump shot in a fight to eliminate someone, just run the frenzy. Finally, as the third component, your spray weapon. I think there is a pretty clear answer on which is best, and it depends on if you play 0 builds or builds. For 0 builds, I think Nisha's Scar is definitely the best option. Most of your gunfights are farther away in 0 builds as everyone has to play cover, and the Scar is just hands down the best AR. For builds, you want to rock the Thunderburst SMG. Because building exists, fights tend to be closer, which is the perfect range for the burst to shine. The burst is also the best weapon to attack builds with, as with a blue rarity or higher, the last shot of the burst will normally hit your opponent before they refresh their wall. Plus, putting laser sight and a muzzle on this turns it into human aimbot. If this combination can win over $1 million in one day, then you need to use this to go slam some people in Fortnite. Okay, go watch more of my vids. Bye!